Hey, what's up, y'all? Big Wooly here, and welcome back to episode 3 of our FTB Skies Expert Let's Play. So, there was an update, yet another one. It's going to be kind of commonplace early on here in this pack, because we adopted so early. But, I read through the change notes, but one of the biggest things that I'm excited about, we don't get it today, but it definitely moves up the timeline for us, is the temporal pouch. Let's go look at that. Temporal pouch. This one, which is time in a bottle. They changed the requirement here from requiring power and having that ender core, which you got to get pretty deep into power, get into the energizing orb to be able to make those. So good bit of power generation and resources to go with it. But with the change, we only need an Eye of Ender and blocks of gold, which I still have no idea where we're getting gold from. So that's coming. I'm sure we're closing in on where gold's going to be important for progression in the pack. So I'm sure they'll show us where we're getting it from, or we'll figure it out. But this right here, only needing an Eye of Ender, super excited. But without further ado, those of you that are familiar with the series, I have a chest that I have started back there. And as you'll notice, some extra construction I may have done. That is the Don't Get Distracted Woolly chest. So that's what we're going to do today. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so as we approach the Don't Get Distracted Woolly chest, let's see what's in it. I had talked about we were going to get into occultism, and that's right down here, mastering the occult. Our next thing is this soul engulfing concentrator, which is a multi-block structure we're going to need to build. It's actually going to come in 2 parts because we got to build part of it before we can build the rest of it, because we have to build a smaller one to be able to build the bigger one. And the first thing we need the smaller one for is this soul glass. So we're going to just jump right into that. I put all the parts to build the structure to get us the soul glass right here. And we're going to need we're just going to do it right in the middle of everything right here, just because it's only going to be temporary, and then I'll probably build something for the rest of it. But we're going to build it like that picture shows us. And then we should just need a flint and steel. Oh, I moved all the storage from here. I deleted all the table and crap that was in the middle of this room to give us some more space for things, and I moved everything back in here. And now we just need our flint and steel. Let's go light that soul fire in the middle. And then we should be able to take this glass and just toss it in there. And as we wait, you can kind of see it spinning right there in the middle of the structure. You'll see that the glass has started to change to soul glass. We're just going to wait on all of it to convert. I don't know how many it converts at once. So 14 is more than we needed for the quest, as you can see by the quest credit. And then what are the other ones? Soul Slate. So Soul Slate, we need Blackstone for. Now, I did this off camera without you guys. I built some stuff. It's behind me. So we had already gotten all of the parts from Create that we needed to make these fans. So I kind of made them off camera and just got it. But these are encased fans. We made a second water wheel setup here. Just a couple water wheels. And then I don't have another clutch. We need redstone to make another clutch. So instead of putting a clutch in, I just literally broke the cog and put it a block down where it's not spinning it. So we're stepping up our rotational force with a big cog to a small cog to a big cog. And then we're going to take this big cog, and if we break this and we put our small cog right here, I used a few shafts and some belts. We were getting kelp already from our waterlogged sieve there and sifting sand. And so I smelted the kelp and made a few belts. And then I'm turning all of these in the right direction to blow across 3 things. One is the soul fire, which is just the soul sand, which we made together, or at least talked about how to make it together. No, we made it together last episode. You just throw sand into your spirit fire. So then we set that on fire, and when the fan blows across it, this is what's called haunting. So we will haunt things. Then here is waterlogged leaves and this will wash, and then this will smoke. So you can cook things, you can smoke things, whatever, on this one. And so these depots, you just put whatever you need in each of them, and it will take care of it. Now, one of the things we wanted to do some haunting with that we talked about last time were bricks. We made these bricks. We're going to stick them right here. And if you notice, they got that little particle effect. It's going to turn these into nether bricks for us. There we have it. Now we've got some nether bricks. We can take these nether bricks and make it into a nether brick block. Now we don't have everything we need for this nether brick block yet. Once we get to lava, which is coming soon, we will be able to use pedestals to take that nether brick and turn it into netherrack. It's going to unlock a whole other set of resources for us. It's going to be good stuff. So that's just getting that together while we can so that it's there for the future. We need to throw this blackstone into a soul fire, which you can do over here. And then our last one is soul steel, which we're going to get by tossing iron into this structure, but we can't make this structure yet because we needed that glass. Soul, glass, and these. So I think for the next tier, we just need to do this. And then put these slabs on top. And that should have upgraded our structure where we can take iron plate, which I did not put in the don't get distracted woolly chest. And you know what happens when you don't put things in the don't get distracted chest? I end up getting distracted. And distracted woolly makes probably for more entertaining content, but it's definitely more frustrating for me. So let's stay away from the distracted woolly. All right, so for this one, which the structure was right here on the screen. So if you click on your soul steel and then you go to your ingots, it'll show you here. So you need the basic structure we had, and then you add the glass and you add the slabs. And now all we should do is throw our iron plate in, and it should give us back soul steel ingots. And it said we needed 8. So let's just toss 8 into there. Back away so we don't suck it up. 8 soul steel ingots. Oh, we needed 9, right? Because we need a block. Oh, we need multiple blocks. Whoa. Math's off, Wooly. We need 36. And these need blocks. We needed 4 of them, right? That's going to get us all the way to the next big structure in occultism. And one of the coolest things it's going to get us is this pickaxe. So the soul steel pickaxe, it's you just toss it into the flame to repair it. But one of the biggest advantages is harvest level 6 on there. This right here can mine obsidian. So it's the equivalent of like a diamond pick early on. We're going to be able to break obsidian with that, which means access to the nether. So if we want to go ahead and make one of those just for the sake of making it, we can take 3 more of this iron plate before we break this structure down and make our own, like, we're gonna build this platform. I don't know where it's gonna be, but we're gonna build it a place because the structure for the big one is big, and yeah, it needs a spot. All right, so now we have our 3 ingots, and then we're gonna be able to come right up here and make ourselves a pickaxe that we can break obsidian with. Even though we don't have obsidian yet, we are really close to lava. Like, I don't know that I'm gonna get to lava today, just because of the other stuff I have planned, because we need to get redstone too. It's all kind of like intertwined. I'm headed for redstone in today's episode, and don't think we're gonna make it to there. Wait, is that not it? How do we make a soul steel pick? I'm confused. Oh, we're gonna leave that there in shame and disappointment and move on with our lives. I'm gonna work on getting a space set up for us to build this, and I will be right back. Newsflash, y'all. Wooly missed something. I missed it right here. I was like, how do I get netherrack? Oh, we can't make that pickaxe yet. They gave it to us. right here in the quest. I'm like over here working on building us out a little platform. So sneak peek, we're going that way. We're going to build a little island for the rest of this soul stuff. But they gave us 2 netherrack. Now, I don't know whether it's the best use of it right away or not, but I'm going to do it because having a pickaxe that can break obsidian that I can repair in soulfire sounds amazing to me. And so, yeah, we're going to just make it because I missed it. They gave us the 2 netherrack as a quest reward, and bam, look at that. We have a pickaxe, and we're back. So I got a little platform built out there, tossed a couple pasture seeds on it to let some grass grow, and looks like we're getting passive mob spawns. Who knows, maybe we'll get some food or something out of it. It's daytime. I do need to get that torch, but I learned something that I talked about earlier in the series that was a drawback from this crafting station, but I take it as a plus. So I'm going to go over a couple of those things with you guys real quick, just because, you know, I talked about them, and some of you are watching, and you're not expert, and I'm not either, but I'm playing it. So one of the things I learned on this is if you wheel click over these chests with your mouse, like the sort function, which by default is bound to wheel click and modded, it actually sorts the inventory in all of these chests in some kind of method and it will combine the stacks. So I was saying one disadvantage when I talked about this was you could have multiple stacks and multiple chests, and it doesn't stack them down, so you could be taking up extra space. But if you it doesn't matter which one of these you're in, if you wheel click when you're in here, it will sort all of them and free up all that space in your last chest. Another thing that CryptoShaped asked in the comments was, does it see diagonals? No, it doesn't see diagonals. However, it does see inventories both below and above the crafting station itself too. So if you don't care at all about the aesthetics early game and you just want to stuff as much as you can in one spot and be able to craft out of it, you could put another chest down below and another chest above. And I've tested below, you can actually still open the chest, so it doesn't count as the whole block, and you can still interact with that bottom chest if you left it visible in your build. So you could have a total of like 6 storages on here, and then you can also sort them with a wheel click to compress down the stacks and, you know, keep it as neat as possible. First things first, we're going to turn on light overlay with our F7 there, and oh god, I forgot that the Paxel is also a shovel. All right, there we go. F7 for our light levels, and we are going to spawn proof the platform so that we can build our structure. Let's put a couple here. Let's find the center of this. So from the tip here out, it should be a 15 by 15. There's a couple extra rows just for, you know, making it an island. But this there should be a 15 by 15. And we want to center in it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we need to go this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so this is our center. This is where our soul sand goes. Boop. Let's get these torches out of our offhand so we don't boop them down on accident. We need you. Soul sand is just a touch shorter than those blocks, and you couldn't place it if you were stepped over the edge. Funny. And then this is glass. Oh, nope, not you. Oh, I made a Paxel. Yeah. Talk about that later. You can look up the recipe if you want. Or we may not talk about it later. All right, there is our basic one. So then, from looking at this, I seem to remember it's 2 diagonal squares out, and then we're putting these things, the soul steel blocks, down. So 1, 2 on the third. 1, 2. Oh, nope, not the right spot. Let's put it there. 1, 2, boom. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. Boom. And next, let's look at it again, is those slates on top. And then it is a glass on top of that. Whoop. These bunny slippers got some. They give you extra jump height, but the fall damage protection is worth learning to deal with the higher jump height. All right, so that's that. And all we should need to do, take our flint and steel like this. And I am going to turn this off. This is a demonstration of one of those like toggleable things. I don't need random name sticks that just take up inventory space. So if you come in here to your getting started at the top, events are fun little things that happen. We can turn them off. And in this one, they are so kind as right here to give you a list of them. And I want to toggle sticks. It is toggleable. If you look down there, it'll say off on, because I clicked it a bunch of times. Click it again. Stick event is off. I will no longer get those named sticks in my inventory. They're funny. Read them. Have a blast with it until you get tired of them clogging your inventory. Turn it off and throw the ones you haven't like forced yourself to use in a recipe. Throw them into the abyss. Okay, cool. Glad we could all agree on that. All right, let's test this structure because we just built a new one. There we go. You see the extra particle effect, you know, whatever you're trying to haunt or convert or whatever they call it in this mod. Yep, there we go. Soul cage. Let's grab that. We get a rune from Reaper. The soul cage is powerful enough to contain the fiery blazes of the nether. Craft one in preparation to contain one. Interesting. Oh, this is going to be a crafting component for a blaze burner. So we can capture a blaze and then fire, you know, all the create stuff from the blaze burner. It's going to be cool. Cool. All right, so I am honestly thinking I'm running out of time on this episode. I didn't mean to do the soul cage with you guys today, but we did. Press F to pay respects. Yep. So, when you die in an expert pack because a bison knocks you off your island, what do? Especially if you caught it on recording and you were already, you know, just having a moment because mobs ruined your scene. How do you handle that? Well, all right, y'all. So, through an unfortunate, you know, series of events when I was like getting ready to wrap up the episode here with why we built this, I had a passive mob called a bison spawn over here. And they're like goats in the sense that they can knock you back. And, yep, that's my body with my stuff. So you're like, but Wooly, how did you let this happen? Okay, let's not talk about it. It happened. Okay. Can we look past it? Can we work past the fact that Wooly, yep, I fell in the void. All right, we're over it. Let's get our body. Cool. Thanks. Yep. Okay. So we need a bucket. And I moved my crafting tables in here because we're getting further along. Oh, by the way, these planks from Ad Astra that are the table in the middle of here, you move faster on them. Why? I don't know. Probably something having to do with that mod pack, but your player movement's faster. So you want to build a base where you can get around real quick and you can tolerate pink. I highly recommend these planks. Bucket of water. Yep. Are we going to nail it? Can we get close? So I was over here. The bison was on this side. I was trying to clear him off, and he knocked me back this way. So here? All right. I'm liking it. And we are at 64. And that probably goes to, this is 119. So 119, did we have negative Y in 119? It's 130 blocks down. So we got to give it a minute. We got to let the water get to the bottom of the world. Be right back. Look at a sheep. I guess I won't be right back. That's a quest. Where? I don't know. Oh, no reward for it. Just look at a sheep. We're looking at you, sheep. All right. Hopefully the water is to the bottom of the world. And let's... All right. Well, that was an adventure. You know, that's not a bad idea. Why don't I just take and put another bucket, like, you know, right there. And let's do the same thing on that walkway to our little occultism thing we built this episode. And then if we just happen to fall off, you know, we got some water streams. We might can catch ourselves before we fall into the void the next time. I like it. All right. I'll probably keep adding those. Just, you know, it's not bad to have a safety net. Now, if you want to remove your mark of shame, just hit the letter M. Go over here. Pay no attention, you know, to that says death number 3. I definitely, all right, definitely. I would never lie to you guys about something like this, you know, but I definitely haven't died 2 other times already in this series off camera. We're not talking about it, okay? Okay, cool. Glad. All right, so to wrap things up for today's episode, the other thing I did off camera was I went ahead and I created this right here. The Endless Witchgate Pearl. So this thing, if we hit the letter R for recipe, takes a raw earth shard and an ender pearl. Well, you guys saw me get the ender pearl in one of the other 2 episodes, but the shard I didn't have. So the raw earth shard is a mob drop from goats, silverfish, skeleton horses, and then most importantly, zombies. So when we built our water wheel over here, I didn't put a torch down back behind the water wheel. And there is a 2-block high area back there that was spawnable. And it just so happened I got a zombie and I killed it. And when you kill the zombie, if you come over here to your monster hunter, you get the shard we need from that zombie kill for a quest reward. And I made this right here. This is how we get redstone early game. I'm probably gonna die again. This will be the next woolly death. But we get redstone from killing the witches, and if we complete all 3 phases, I think it is, of this pearl, we get a lot of redstone. But no matter what happens, we get the pearl back at the end, and we can just do it over and over. This is our early game redstone. So let's go and wrap up episode 3. We're doing good. This is good, guys. We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, God, we're poisoned. This is not good. He's dead. All right, one more. Yeah, yeah. Get wrecked, witches. Who is the boss? I'm the boss. All right, I completed it. All right, we're gonna show you what happens if you don't complete it. So I'm gonna go outside and close the gate. That's why I put it in this structure. We're gonna let it time out. Oh, this switch is on the outside. Aha, if you knock one off, it'll say that it ran too far away. But you'll notice right there in my inventory, I got back the pearls. So we can do that again and kill more witches, you know, no problems. Oh God, it's burning this down. All right, so I need to build this out of something non-combustible. All right, we can fix that. Let's eat so we don't die. Okay, I don't have any oak on me. We'll fix that hole later. But there we have it. And this is how we get redstone. Redstone is going to open up so many doors. I can't wait for tomorrow's episode where we're going to find out what we get next. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. I'm going to try and do this daily thing. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.